Ladies, if you're choosing to stay with a man that you know has wandering eyes out there for every other woman out there but you, and he is cheating on you or he refuses to give up his corn addiction, I'm just going to be frank. Don't necessarily just like leave, like, okay, that's it, I'm getting a divorce, but separate. Like, if you tolerate a man that knowingly is doing these things and he knows that you know, or he has got red flags all over him and you can smell the stink on him of deceit and lies and lust, leave. Pack your bags and just say, I'm so sorry, but this is just not the life for me, and I'm not going to tolerate this kind of behavior. Leave. The longer that you stay, the lower your self-worth drops, the more he has control over you to continue the bad behaviors that he's doing because he knows he can get away with it. And the harder it is going to be for you to leave over time. You're just honestly damaging your nervous system the whole time that you are with a man like this. Now, I know a lot of you are following me because you're like, well, you stayed, right? You stayed. I did, but I kicked him out. I told him to leave. I told him to leave for 5 days. And in that, I think, third day, he realized that he was in trouble. It was the third day he realized that. And I set down some really firm boundaries. I don't know if you've ever heard that quote from Medea where she's like, if somebody want to walk out of your life, let them go. That was like my mentality through the whole thing. I was like, I want to be with you. Like, I love you. I would love our family not to be separated, but I absolutely will not tolerate you being dishonest with me ever again. I was so firm on like my stance with that. Like, this is absolutely unacceptable. You will never treat me this way again. You know, it wasn't that I was yelling at him and calling him names. I was standing up for what I deserved. And I knew I deserved way more than what he had been giving me. And some of you are like, well, I don't know. Like, I don't really have the evidence. I'm not sure. Girl, you have the evidence. If you have caught more than 3 lies and your gut is telling you something is off, you have all the proof that you need, because you're literally being hyper vigilant now. At this point, you're being hyper vigilant, wondering, okay, is something off? So separate in those places. It's never, and if that person after you separate's like, yeah, bye, like, I'm done. I don't want this to work out anyway. Thank you. You tell them, thank you so much. Thank you for not wasting 10 more years of my life. Or the male birds has got to hop around and impress the female. Make him hop around and do a dance for you. You know, do not run after and beg after a man who has such little self-worth for himself, but zero self-respect for you. Absolutely not. You tell him, I'm going to be separating until you can figure that out. Bye.